Haha! Kept you guessing.
Surprise.
Surprise! It's me and Don.
Back in effect.
We're here. Ugh.
What's up, wormhole?
How's it going, Scrabbly Buddies? This song is so good.
I know. Gosh, I'm glad we got it working.
Don couldn't hear the game for a while, so we had to fix it. But now we fixed it.
The panic has receded.
Nice. Sorry to startle you, Jesse. I'll load this game. I'll go ahead and load this game. What do you think, Don?
Let's get cracking. Let's solve a mystery.
Ah, good night, Jesse. BLM. Ooh, it's warm in here.
Hi,
Yeah.
Jesse.
New time slot. Whoa, my God, the music is crazy. What were we up to at the end of this?
Counting flies for sure.
We were definitely counting flies.
Yeah, I didn't remember any.
Oh, right.
Oh.
We were about to, like, go into this hootenanny.
Wait, I did not remember us having a portal.
You too, Jesse.
Zach, it's a singularity.
Singularity,
The oracle
bruh.
is right on the mark.
Love you, Jesse.
It's an all-fly run, bruh. We gotta get as many flies as possible.
We're on it. No looking back now.
Yeah, I gotta
The
click
mouth to the
forward.
other world is open, ready to swallow us alive. I think this case is finally starting to come together.
Finally. All we had to do was buy beans a bunch of times.
I don't remember how we activated this portal.
And we cracked the case. L is a very poignant message. And
Johnny
L.
boy, the flies are calling. That's very nice, Kindred Buds.
From Zach to Zach, and down the Francis side.
Here
Look
we
at
go again, Zach.
our beard is looking even
You're as
more
excited
robust.
as I am, aren't you?
Yes.
You don't have to explain everything. No need for words right now.
Just pulls out my hair.
Get your trigger
Now,
finger
while
ready.
this
Do we have a gun?
eccentric, provocative experience is...
I am ready to rumble. Let me remember how to shoot. There we go.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
okay, we're good.
Oh, okay. Oh, these creeps. I totally forgot. What a great enemy.
Shaking off the rust. Shaking off the rust. What's the...
Pretty good.
How do I reload? Manual reload. Hey, okay. That's not what I would expect. A goobaloo. First aid S. Ooh, woo. Remember these, like, horns that happen? Don't the flies make the enemies like drop more stuff or something like that? There was a benefit in the other world, if I recall. Or maybe fewer enemies spawn or something.
Oh yeah, I think they did give
Oh.
better pickup. This is a new enemy. We haven't seen him before. Oh,
Did you ever? Is the game too loud? The game is too loud for me.
it's a little loud for me, but I had to turn it up to 200%, so I don't know.
Yeah. Let me. I'll turn it down a little bit.
Yeah, they fixed the frame rate just now. The entire game freezes every 30 seconds.
Gotta
for
make
like
up
10
those.
seconds.
Make up those lost frames.
Gotta put those lost frames somewhere.
Yeah, those frames aren't free. You know, you gotta.
At the end of every mission, they pile all the lost frames, and you wait for them.
The game freezes for a good couple of minutes.
It actually does in the loading screen. It's the greatest loading
Yeah,
screen
it's
ever.
true.
That had to be purposeful.
What, the terrible loading times?
The screen with the freezing
Ah.
loading.
Oh, wrong button.
Whoa!
What's the run button?
What was the Witcher vision you just went in? I don't remember that.
We've got Witcher Vision, but it's literally never come into play.
Okay.
Yeah, that's run. Okay, got it. Oh man, my health is really low.
No melee attack? I think we have a punch. I don't think you can hit him with the gun.
Yeah, we have a...
Oh, you have a pistol whip?
It's a pistol whip.
Got a pistol whip.
First aid kit am. Let's go for broke here. Ooh, nice. Medical emergency bonus. Where's my item, please? Oh. Do you remember Snick, which was Saturday Night Nick on Nickelodeon, which was like Nickelodeon for slightly older kids?
I think I remember. The name sounds familiar, but I don't remember what shows were on it.
I think Are You Afraid of the Dark was in there.
Okay, yeah, I remember.
Maybe what else
Was
was
it
in
Boy?
there?
No, Boy Meets World.
I don't know. I don't think that was on Nick. Snow!
Nick.
Let's go, door boy.
How'd you remember Snick?
Because they keep saying Snick every time I kill them. Snick!
That's why I thought of, I think, Thundercats last time, because I thought it was Snarf.
Oh. No.
Car.
There you go. There you go.
Cat dog. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was cool. Who sent us that today about the Animaniacs coming back?
Oh, yeah.
That looks so. That was a
Wonderful.
funny. That was a really funny trailer. Oh, Pinky and the Brain. The timing with that was perfect in the trailer. The way they did that.
Oh, yeah.
And Pinky and the Brain. Say it again.
Say it again. We have Pinky in the Brain. A metal crab? I've been poisoned by the metal crabs. Cooey. All right, let's hope we have an antidote. Antidote, please. I know we bought one.
I think the
No.
new Animaniacs might be good. The trailer was pretty good. It felt like it was the right vibes.
Hang on, I gotta turn you up a piece, I think.
Yeah, the cast and a lot of the people, most of the people that are involved.
Spreckensy talk, Don.
Same, a lot of the same producers, it looked like.
Nice. I fixed it. Yeah, Steven Spielberg just being like, yeah, I reanimated it. I'm like, no, you didn't. Some warehouse full of people reanimated it. What a conspicuous looking wall.
One shiny wall.
Guess it's nothing. Goobaloo.
It's CGI, right? But it had a nice art style. It looked like it
looked legit enough, yeah.
Yeah.
Is this a dead end? What's going on here? Back that other way, I guess. Omar's in the other room playing Hades. Huh?
Whole world's playing Hades.
Oh no, reloading.
I don't remember Freakazoid. I gotta check that out. What is it?
Freakazoid. Okay. Ooh, we gotta. Got him. Just like fell over. It's like, ugh. Alright. Give me these items. Boobadoo.
Oh.
Guess that was it. A door boy.
This is not as creepy yet, these characters, as the original one.
They're like much more cartoony.
Yeah,
They've got like a circus vibe going.
it is.
Why did they say snow? Gotta heal up. Oh boy.
Uh-oh. Land crabs.
Uh-oh, we've got numb.
You can do it.
We've got paralysis going.
Right. What's up, MXA? Yeah, there was like a flood of crabs that came out of nowhere.
These boys spawned them.
Did a nice job handling them.
Thank you. I just had to take an anti-numb, you know. You know how it goes with the anti-numb.
The D-numb. Oh.
Uh-oh. A Trixie Devil. It's like a door pharaoh. Scuba! Alright, we did it.
Very nice. Here we go. Favorite part. Oh, it's running pretty smooth. There are those missing frames.
I love a good missing frame, you know? Okay, whoops. What's going
Zach,
on?
do you feel it?
Oh.
Something. It's the same feeling I got when we entered the place where Lise died.
Whoops. If I click on that, I cover up chat. Ooh.
Clink.
23 months. Karma. Chameleon.
It looks like nothing but a suicide
Lee
attempt to me.
Sanchez. 2 months. 44 total.
Did she have some trick
Jif
up her sleeve?
W. 52. 52 months.
Argument that this game is like jazz. It's the frames you don't see that are the most important.
That is
Good.
funny.
They certainly look a little rough around the edges. Perhaps we should just call them the Clarkson Gang. They're holding their weapons like total amateurs, which means they must not have had any formal training. Even if they came rushing in all at once, they'd still be no match for us. Maybe the Clarksons aren't as fearsome as the rumors make them out to be. Or perhaps they've fallen into such a decline that they can't even manage their own allies any longer.
Now you decide to come back, huh? What for?
Zach, that's a miniature bomb. Lena must have set it here. Is this her trump card? It looks pretty elaborate. Another accolade for the professor. She also displayed expert precision when she used that fire to make my cocktail. Her wisdom gave birth to San Rouge. She must also have an advanced understanding of chemistry. I just hope she hasn't laid any other traps for us up ahead.
Yes, I abandoned my family. But that has nothing to do with the Clarksons' downfall. It's...
Whoops, they were still talking.
That face, Zack. She looks so calm and collected. Perhaps she intended to take her own life after she murdered Philip. But that wouldn't solve anything. We know how calculating she is. Surely she must have understood that.
The legacy of the Clarksons is like a candle in the wind. A sad vestige of what it used to be. But it's not completely dead yet.
So what? You came here to snuff it out yourself?
Oh, no. I didn't come to snuff anything out. I came to make it burn red once more.
Oh.
What in hell is with you?
Philip J. Clarkson, the horrible father that Professor R spoke of. Of course, he looks perfectly calm. It's hard to believe that it's only my second time seeing him. He's an overwhelming man, Zack.
Just like you said, times have changed. You've gotten old. Your power is waning. But I'm not going to let things end here. After you and all the old tumors die, the goddess will take control of Lucare, and all of Louisiana for that matter. The goddess of fertility, with all her newfound might.
And who's that supposed to be? You? Ha! That's a good one. You know, you're just as dumb as everyone else. You never see things for how they really are. Oh, no. Here, go on. Take my life. You can have it. Do whatever you want with me. But don't you forget, that's Clarkson blood you got running through those veins. Oh, you took the long way.
Did you say
to
nice what you have
But it
running
looks
through
like
veins?
you be
Clarkson
inheriting our
blood.
legacy
Oh, Clarkson.
after all. Just like I always wanted you to.
Oh, I won't be inheriting anything.
What?
I'm not the goddess of fertility either.
Well, then...
But I'm still powerful.
Who shot whom?
Don't have 7.1 sound, we'll never know.
Professor R fought hard in this hall. And the last gunshot we heard sounded ominous, Zack. Everything she says seems to hint at some deeper meaning. The goddess of fertility taking over all of Louisiana with her newfound power? The details elude me, but she's clearly
Don't
plotting
shoot the
something big.
flies.
But if she dies here, she'll never be able to complete it. Why risk it then? Oh well. Let's continue on, Zack. I'm sure we'll find the answer once we reach the inner sanctum.
Love Atmos. Miss it.
I went and saw a drive-in. I went to the drive-in last night.
Oh man, was it amazing?
I've never been to a drive-in.
Fun?
Yeah, it was fun. Saw Tenet.
Ah. Jeez, that must have been a tough act to after all the hype. The months of hype, it must have been hard for it to live up to the expectations, I imagine.
Yeah, it wasn't great. I don't want to say anything too much for.
Yeah, maybe we don't want to spoil
it for
anything.
anyone. We got
Did you-
popcorn. I got French fries. I got a bottle of water, And I got a pretzel, but it had too much butter on it, so I didn't eat it.
So they had concessions and you could order it and go pick it up, or what?
Waited in a long line outside. So everyone was doing social distancing, and it was there were fireworks displays happening all around, like all over the place. And Omar and I couldn't figure out what was happening. And Omar today figured out that it was because apparently the Lakers won, and so that's why there was fireworks. There were fireworks going off all over the place. It was pretty cool because sometimes the fireworks would be like right behind the movie screen.
That's great. I love that. I went to a drive-in a couple times when I was a real little kid, and then
Oh, stench hunter bonus.
a couple times as a teenager.
You did?
Uh-huh.
That's cool. Yeah, this is my first time ever.
But I've never been to one out here.
Oh boy.
Was it hard to get tickets? Was the demand high? How did that work? Was it...
The demand was we just got there right at openings, or actually before opening.
Do you just park wherever you want, or did you have to like reserve a spot like you would a seat?
It's first come, first serve, and they don't sell tickets ahead of time.
I guess that might be.
So they, yeah, and we went to the Paramount Drive-In, which is like 20 or 30 miles away, and then it's cool. The parking lot has like bumps in it so that you could like put your car up at a little angle so that you could see right to the screen. It was nice.
Kind of lean your seat back a tiny bit, maybe.
I leaned it back a little after a while.
Man, that sounds fun.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. And it seemed like they were being careful of COVID guidelines and everything. They had like every other urinal installed, blocked off in the bathroom, you know? Oh, you can go through.
You're not like right next to the car next to you, I don't think, are you?
They said every car is supposed to be 9 feet apart, but in practice it was more like 6.
That's still pretty good if you're in a car, I guess.
Yeah, it was basically like a car. It was at 50% capacity, so a car could fit in between every car, basically.
Good night, Jesse. Thanks for being here.
Good night, Jesse. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, I remember when I was a teenager, we would go to this drive-in. Oh man, it was so sick. It was sort of outside of town where my friend lived, and so there was like, it was just outside of the city, so there was no lights or anything. And I remember one time we were seeing a movie there, and it's like a giant thunder and lightning storm off in the distance.
Oh, cool.
So you could just like, the lightning was just like lighting up around the back of the screen the whole time. It was so sick, lightning show.
That's very cool.
So epic.
One time whoa. My band was, the band that I had in like high school and college. Oh crap. We're gonna die here. We were playing a show at the Overlook in my hometown. And apparently there was a big storm, like a lightning storm happening behind us during the whole show. But since we were facing forward, I didn't know that. And so then after the show, someone was like, we really liked the light show. And I was like, oh, thanks. I just got these lights out of my basement. Because I thought I had set up, a few little lights. And they were like, no, we meant the lightning. And I was like, oh, there was lightning? I did not know. Snow! Sutton. I was born in a hospital. A lot of door options in this here room, Donny boy. Silent Constant is multitasking. Little Kitten Bit, I'm not even sure if we can catch you up, because I don't really know what's going on.
They were skateboarding around the entire stream last time looking for beans, right? Pretty
Yeah,
much.
we were looking for beans, and then we had to get, like, squirrel skins.
Yeah, no, let's try to do this. We can probably
Alright.
catch up. Let's
Yeah,
see. So it all started off. First, we sat in a room and smoked cigarettes for like 9 hours of game time, actual game time. That was the intro. Then what?
Then
We got a little girl got a partner with a little girl.
2 people have been murdered. I don't remember who. I think they're both Clarksons. No relation to Kelly Clarkson that we know of yet. Maybe that's the twist. Oh.
It's just like a monstrous, giant Kelly Clarkson, like in the first Deadly Premonition.
We did it.
How many flies did we have at the end of the run? That's the important thing. Did we have 7, or what did we count?
I feel like it was
even
like
remember that.
9 or 7.
Does anyone remember where we...
I think we topped out at 19. I think it was 7. And in game 1, I think we topped out at like 19. These flies keep making me think there's an item.
Yeah, that's the thing. That Kelly Clarkson thing could totally happen in this
Yeah.
game, and it wouldn't be that far out of the realm of possibility. That's a good question. Actually. That is in a video game.
Man, we're gonna run out of healing items.
Uh-oh.
And
This
anti-numb.
Seems it ramped up the difficulty, and they just started throwing enemies at you like crazy in this. I mean, look at this. It's ridiculous.
I think that our stink might be making more enemies. Like, cause we get the stench hunter bonus.
This is like a personal vendetta swear he has against us that's turned into, it feels like, huh? He's just throwing the works at us. It's like, you can still do it your way,
But you're gonna pay for it.
but I will build some mighty speed bumps in your path.
Snick, snick, snow. Swear he does love good hygiene. He is kind of obsessive about it.
New stench plus.
We are getting stench hunter bonuses though now, which
Feels good.
hopefully will make up for all the BO damages fees that we've incurred. Alright, we have no more healing. Oh. Snow!
Loot that just get in there randomly. That was cool.
The locks turned into crabs.
That wayward flute gave me Sax vibes.
I miss the sax, man.
I miss the wayward sax. Wayward screaming sax. That would be neat, a wayward screaming flute just out of nowhere. There it is.
Yeah. You summoned it. It is interesting that the enemies are different than in the first game. I expected them to just like reuse everything. But it's
Oh,
all
man.
part of the story, I'm sure.
Look at that. Killer DLS is asking when the last time you had Skittles was and the last time I had those marshmallow candies.
Oh, yeah, I'm kind of off candy. So I'm
Man.
not sure. Uzi Suicide 49 months. Karma Chameleon already got you. Unsea Cracker 19 months.
Waves. Waves of these clowns. These are clowns. What are they called? They don't have a name, do they?
Snip. Snow. They have deep cultural significance to the Deep South. Got some anti-gnome, that's good. I do allow myself a piece of chocolate after meals. So that's lovely. An after dinner mint.
Ghostbusters too.
I take Andy. Lately, I've been having Andy's after dinner mints. After dinner mints.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. And I have them
Now
after
this is a
meals.
surprise.
Classy.
You're surprised. This is my house. And I can,
You can
set
talk to
foot
us.
wherever
That's one
I
classy
please
mint.
within my
Yeah.
own house. Or is that against the law now, too?
Where's Professor R? I know she came here.
In fact, I'm gonna go grab one. Hang on. Ha 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 ha.
Corn muffins, that sounds good. To answer your question, I haven't had Yule Scum since we left the studio. So yeah, it's been whatever, 6 months or a little more actually, because I finished off that holiday box of Yule Scum. I think was the last Yule Scum I had. That big bin. And I ate most of that myself, honestly. I was a little disappointed more of the art allies didn't partake. I wonder if that would explain why I'm in my in such
100
incredible
years
shape
ago.
now because of the lack of
My father,
Yule Scum.
Isaac Clarkson, came to this
I've
town
also
and
lost quite a bit of
subjugated
weight
its people
in
with
quarantine.
his might.
yeah.
I think mine is because I stopped having bagels.
In time, he
Bagels.
created an empire that put the entire southwest region of Louisiana right in the palm of his hand. Whenever any of his kin betrayed him, he cut them limb from
Oh no, I
limb
hope
and
that's not
make
true.
An example of 'em.
Jotan says the Yule Scum is the Jumanji. If you don't finish it,
The
go
shadows
back to
need
the
a
start of
way
2020.
keeping the balance.
Oh,
too,
no.
You see.
What if we don't finish it, or if we do finish it?
I think we did finish it. What if there was one piece of Yule
That's
Scum I
why
left in that bin?
7 roots exist.
I will eat it when
Sometimes
we
they
return to the
chop a
studio.
fella's
Oh my
ears
God.
off.
That
They
should be on the
scoop
list
his
of
eyes
things.
out.
We have a
Then
list
they
going,
chop
right, of
a
all the
hole
things we're
in
gonna do when we get back to the studio.
We gotta throw out the old couch because it's got mold on it now.
Oh, how does that happen? I was wondering. By the way, I saw those pictures and that was extremely disturbing. I was like, this is why I couldn't finish Last of Us, or I'm sorry, yeah, Last
They
of Us.
all ended
I
up
don't know,
looking
it's
the
just got
same
some
in the
mold
end.
on it.
No different
The
from
old
mixing
garage
up the
couch,
ingredients
mold.
in your food.
I mean,
But the problem is, more than one of us can't go there at a time to like move the couch out.
it was a freaky
This is
situation.
sick.
Those
Whoa.
pictures freaked me out.
Look at this, a barbet in a V shape.
Why would any soul ever need to line up the stumps all neat like this? What's happening in Lucari right now ain't right.
No one's
It ain't
surprised that one has
nothing
mold.
like what we got up to back in my day.
The garage couch is in the green room, and so the Lanscroner are in the other room.
You know,
Can moldy couch pictures be a
feels
reward
like
tier
what
for
you
the
call
patron party?
your
Yes. We'll mention it to Bloodworth.
That is the final tier, in fact.
Yeah, if we get to 10,000 patrons.
You get to see how the entire
the
studio
moldy-
has been grown over with
Yeah.
mold.
Promise here,
The
right
the
now.
ceiling I fixed has once again sprung a leak, which means that they didn't actually fix the roof.
The evil that's taken this era by the balls.
What was that? Was that Creep Show or what was that old? It was a Stephen King, I'm pretty sure, where he acted in it, and it wasn't a very good story. It was like one of the short horror anthology things, but the one where he acted in and that weird meteor landed and made mold, that like green mold stuff grow over like everything. Did you see that?
What? That sounds familiar. What? Who's in it?
It was like Stephen King actually acted in the part. It was one of those, but it was his. It was a
Well, I
horror,
hate
one
to
of the
rain
horror
on your
anthologies. I don't remember if it was
sensational
Creep
parade
Show
of
or one of the
horror,
other
but
ones.
Jordy
my answer is
Verrill?
simple.
What is that?
That's what our studio looks like, though. It's just like a grassy.
I came here chasing a drug called San Rouge that's been steadily permeating.
Is this dude a
southern
ghost? Are we
states,
talking to a ghost right now?
And I plan to arrest all the perpetrators
These
involved
are,
in the name of justice.
Oh yeah, we could try Mario 35 out later too.
Oh, you
Oh,
sure
I haven't
sound
checked it
like
out at all yet. Actually, that
Oh
might be
really?
interesting.
I would
Yeah.
say I'm not super great at it, but okay at it.
I haven't even
So
checked
be
it
it.
out.
I only played
You're
it a
free
couple
to
of times.
interpret my words any way you like.
Well, interpret this.
We should get Naughty Dog to
You've
scan the
come here
moldy
to
couch.
bring death and destruction to our town. Well, my name isn't P.J. Clarkson. You leave a mountain of corpses in your wake.
Multiplayer when they add that.
So go on and suffer in the name of
Yeah,
justice.
moldy
or
couch is the
whatever
cure
you
for
wanna
COVID.
call it.
God, we're such a mess. Look at us. Flies, a beard covered in nasty
I'm
dirt.
willing to do
And our
whatever it
tie
takes
looks
to
like it was
prove
run
that
over
you're
by a
right on the
garbage
side of
truck.
justice. But why was Philip here in the first place? I thought we were inside her mind. The only reason this world's so fun is because of all the mysteries it holds.
That's true. Boogadoo. What do we have here? A root beer. Not what I expected. Perfume, okay. Galena's doll. The doll Galena was looking for. Who Galena is, I don't remember.
Gulina.
That must be the mom? I don't know.
I don't know about these portals.
Lord Green. You know, game. Chat, you know what game I'm really excited for? That Blade Runner remaster. Cooey. When's that come out, man? Damiani does sleep on the green room sofa. Perhaps Damiani is a mold lord.
Wait, so that photo was the green room couch?
Yeah. All the other couches
Oh.
are fine. They've only ever been
Oh,
inside.
I thought that was the studio couch.
No,
Oh,
no,
thank
no.
God. Okay.
No,
well,
it's
that's
the
good.
old garage couch.
Well, that's a relief.
Yeah, yeah. That thing has seen its last days, I think. I thought we were out of the woods here, Don, but we're still in it.
Yeah.
Blade Runner is a point and click, yeah.
Yeah, I never played that game.
Oh, I love it. I had started streaming it a long time ago, but then
Gosh, that sounds really fun.
well, these explode now. The enemies are so much louder than everything else in the game. Knee shot. Sharpshooter bonus for the knee. Yeah, this game has
Yeah,
exploding crabs. What's up now, Halo?
The first game felt so scary at first. It seemed like
What was?
the first game was so creepy when
Yeah.
you first started playing it.
This game's a goofball, man.
This is super goofy.
I wonder how far into this game we are. I have like no concept of.
I know. I forgot about a lot that we had actually done. Like until we started seeing these premonitions, these ghostly premonitions, I totally forgot we met that bad guy, that villain. I forgot he was even introduced. Bad guy.
PJ Clarkson. PJ Salty Clarkson. Oh, I was gonna say, that sounds closer than... Oh my goodness. Every time that boogaloo happens, it makes me want to go boogaloo. As I'm sure you're all aware. Oh, come on now.
That's...
What's he want to cut off? His penis?
Nip. Nip.
Snip, snip. Gouge it out, Lisa. And there, I feel like there's no raincoat killer kind of deal in this game.
Wait, but there was a raincoat thing that happened, right? Where we had to hide, just like in the first game. Who was that was chasing us when that happened? Remember?
Sounds
Something
familiar.
happened where we were hiding in a locker. Weren't we hiding in a locker the same way we had to do with the raincoat killer?
I feel like that did happen. It's impossible for me to hold this game in my mind.
There's no Earmac.
What? Where the hell? Voganzi. Von. I'm trying to learn Norwegian.
What do you know so far? Anything?
I know kvinna, which is woman.
Kvinna.
I know gut, which is boy, I think, and yenta is girl.
Yenta. That's a cool
Man
word.
is man.
Yenta ma.
How do I jump over this?
I wonder how you say and. Do you know how to say and?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, but it's like OG.
but it's pronounced oh.
It's like oh.
G is kind of like a little bit of an H.
Yeah, I mean my pronunciation is never good. Sophia will.
I'm
be
learning Norwegian from you. This
Yeah.
is good.
Sophia will always be like, "No, it's eh," and I'm like, "That's what I did."
Yeah.
My gun is just occasionally not shooting now.
He's just like stuck behind the door, relentlessly trying to move forward, cutting you.
Then one shot takes him out. Flies are jamming the gun barrel. You're probably right.
They wouldn't do that to us.
They're
They're on our side.
We're their mother.
They do our bidding. Uh-oh, I hope these flies don't start these adolescent flies are rebelling.
Yeah. They would be teenagers by now, wouldn't they? They grow up so fast. Snow. These guys are just dreaming of a white Christmas, you know? Flies with proboscis piercings. Listening to loud music. I wanna cut it up. What's that Diplo song with the infinite stripper pole music video? Oh, it's I wanna set it off. But the way they say I wanna cut it off reminds me of that song.
It's a dead ringer.
Oh man, have you seen that movie? Dead Ringer?
Yeah, I like that.
That's a good movie.
Is that
Gynecological Instruments.
David Cronenberg? Is that
Cronenberg,
David
yeah.
Cronenberg? I was like, gotta say, actually, from what I remember, I should see it again because it was I haven't seen it in a long time,
Yeah, I
but
haven't seen it in a long
I
time.
seem to think that was one of my favorite movies of his, actually, that I had seen. It was like more, you know, the narrative stayed sort of like structurally intact through the whole thing more so than a lot of his. It felt like,
Yeah.
even though it got completely bizarre.
Slice it all up.
Oh yeah, Videodrome was awesome. Of course.
Yeah, I've only seen Videodrome once a long time ago.
Yeah.
I need to see it again.
I feel like all of it, it's Cronenberg. I gotta like rewatch a lot of. It's been a,
I've been wanting to rewatch The Fly. That's such a good movie.
that was really good.
Criterion Channel has a lot of his early stuff right now. They have a 70s horror collection on there right now that has like 3 or 4 of his early movies.
Yeah, I think there's quite a bit I actually haven't seen of his.
Yeah, I've never seen some of his old classics like Scanners. Is that him? No, I think I don't remember. Scanners.
I don't know if that is him
The
actually.
Brood I never saw. Wait a minute. Let's just make sure it wasn't in here. Scanners is Cronenberg. Okay, yeah.
So that was really good too, wasn't it? Jeez.
I've never seen Scanners,
Yeah, I remember. I really liked that one too.
but I love all his like middle works. Soderbergh as well. It was all about Soderbergh. Love Me the Limey. Ah, there you are.
Fighting your way through, doing good.
Got my sea
Grinding.
legs back.
Through.
Pantalone fragment.
Grabbers. Oh, I just remember they came out with that new Critters, and I never saw it. Wasn't that last year? They came out with a straight to Blu-ray Critters, and it looked like it had a decent budget.
I know nothing about it. I think
totally
I watched.
forgot.
I think I watched Critters. I think I told this story once before, but like a Thanksgiving ago or whatever in the before times. My aunt rented a trailer mobile home thing to put in their driveway as like a man cave for my cousins and myself.
That was nice of them.
Yeah, I mean, it really was just because she didn't want us all in the house all the time.
Just got a trailer. It's like, all you kids, stay out there.
Yeah, but it had a DVD player in it, and it had some really weird DVDs in it, but it had a random function because it was also a CD player, but the random function worked on DVDs. So
Okay.
we put DVDs in it and put it on random mode, and so it would just play random chapters from movies. So we would watch movies and try to like piece them together. So we would watch Terminator Genesis, I think. The only time
God.
I've ever seen that movie is out of order.
Might have been better.
And it was actually a blast, and we would try to figure out like when in a movie it was, and sometimes it would play the same scene like 3 times in a row because it was like truly random. And then we played Critters, I believe, and that one was pretty wild out of order. Because like it'd be somebody like talking in a gas station, then all of a sudden there were like monsters everywhere, and they were hiding in a church, and people were screaming and stuff. And then it would cut back to something super mundane.
Tony's really going to town on the couch.
Who is?
Tony's going to town on that couch. Yeah, one of the problems is you know, I had to used to replace their cat scratching towers pretty often before
Oh,
before
totally.
times it was an easy thing to do.
Oh yeah.
Now it's not so easy to replace cat scratcher tower. I found one that I think I'm gonna order from Amazon, but I have to like build it myself.
Oh. I am
I grew
incredibly
up in
allergic
this
to
room.
cats. Oh,
And
this
like
is
it
a
over here.
waste. Yeah, I would
As
not
my
do
back
well.
broke under all my father's expectations.
Your cocktail was delicious. So delicious, in fact, that it carried me off
Well,
into a dream.
kombucha, this is gonna be a controversial statement I'm gonna make right now. But I think not only is Crystal Skull better than Genesis, but Crystal Skull, conceptually at least, pretty good movie.
What did you hope to achieve
I'm
by
I'm
coming back to this house?
taking everything in
I
my
believe
power
for a
not to
moment
just
that you'd
delete
ever
you
risk
from
your
this
life just to get
stream, Don.
revenge on your father.
You didn't like anything, the concept of Crystal
The
Skull?
first act
Maybe
of
not the
Crystal Skull.
execution.
The first
No,
act of Crystal Skull is pretty good.
I'm
Leonard
talking about
Clarkson.
the third
That
act.
was my name when I lived here.
Don, no.
My father taught me all
Crystal
sorts of
Skull is a
things so that I
horrible
would grow
movie.
up to become a proper heir.
I'm
to
sorry.
I'm talking about
how to
conceptually.
properly use tools
The
such as
concept of what was
violence.
It was
happening was
ill-conceived.
awesome. It
It
was
was
awesome.
ill-conceived.
Care about
I'll
anyone
be the only brave person to say it. It was
You left this
awesome
place in order
concept.
to
It
find
went
your
awry. Everything did not go off as probably perfectly as they
But what did
intended,
that
but
achieve?
the
In the
idea
end, you fell back into Lucaria.
was a good one.
I'm
Now you
beginning to
spend your
suspect
time
this is why
selling
we
the
never
drug
know
you
what's going on in this
Preying
game,
on
because
the
every time there's an important cutscene, we
You
start
and the
screaming at
Clarksons are
each other
exactly
about
alike in that
Crystal
regard.
Skull.
No, you choose your victims indiscriminately.
Uh,
which
Yeah,
makes
Don
you
is the
even
mole.
uglier.
Some
Get
people
outta
find
here.
joy in ruining themselves, offering up their lives to whatever they worship. This cycle has repeated itself.
Uh-oh, Chad's
long
turning on me.
ago. To me,
We've
it's the
lost
most
chat.
noble of actions.
that Crystal
Surely
Skull
you
was
must agree, Agent
the
Morgan.
straw.
Stop trying to rationalize your crimes with that
The
dramatic
aliens
gibberish.
concept, yeah.
Vici
that's-
situdo, the Latin word used to describe a fluctuation between two polar opposites.
You went
Galena's
too
body
far.
wasn't a declaration of war. It was this, wasn't it? Those
I have
severed
never
roots
rewatched
were
it, though, so I
fakes.
don't know. Maybe
Who
my
did you
opinion
force
would
to
change.
kill Galena?
I can't believe you figured out that much. You're dangerous.
What you're talking
Galena.
about is true
This game is going
madness,
insane right now.
not some noble fairy tale.
You're going to shoot me. Okay. Go ahead and shoot. Come on!
This is not me
Shoot
doing
me!
this, by the way. The game is just... We shot her.
The Clarkson bloodline is cursed. It needs purification. A blood purge.
Yeah, oh yeah, we forgot to mention that in our recap. York has a plant hand when he's in the other world. It was kind of never explained. Or it was, and I don't remember. Either way, it's pretty wild.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, yeah, it's like a mystical weapon. I remember us getting it somehow, but yeah, basically this game is Sekiro. The gameplay has just about as much variety. Heyo! Suck it, Sekiro.
Are we out of the woods now? Nope.
I don't know what the hell's going on. This is the
We're
same
still
damn
in the
hallway.
woods. We're still
We're
in
just
the
going
woods.
around in a circle forever, dude. And it ended. That ended in the
That is-
same room too. Did
But
we,
it
like,
seemed like you're doing things though.
yeah, that
it
cutscene
seems
was
like-
different.
right. The story's advancing, but somehow it keeps
They're just
getting us
this,
to run.
this is just like phenomenally lazy game design.
It's like not copied assets. Literally the same
It's just
area.
the
Just ru-
same
They're like
level.
run them through that. We'll run them through this area 3 times. Sort of fill out some of the.
What happens if I punch this thing? Well, the game almost crashes, but other than that, it was fun. I love how he just stops dead in his tracks. Gotta shoot those locks. Ooh, my health is pretty low. I think we picked up a few. Yeah, we picked up a single health, whatchamacallit. Can be fired from Mr. Alligator. Oh yeah, Mr. Alligator's the name of our gun.
Oh.
But that's the real life gun. In the other world, it becomes a plant hand. Okay, killed both of them there somehow. Oh. He just wants to hop. Jessica Lynn Verdi is playing Minecraft. Oh, I saw into our head for a second. Oh. Look at our eyeballs. Never mind. I can't get it. You saw.
Dang it.
You saw our eyeballs. What is happening? What is this? What is this game?
You're doing good.
Thanks. Can't find the bad boys. Ah.
Have these been the only enemy so far in the whole game?
The door boy is the newest addition to the
and the
squad.
squirrels. But before these
the
clowns,
squirrels.
was there anything before the clowns? Before the scissor clowns, just
Nope.
the squirrels?
Yeah, our old nemesis, the squirrel, but these stench hunter, beep boo. Was the suicide gonna eat some bread? Oh. You said go to bread. I forgot what I was talking about. Yes, the scissor boys and the door boys are the only enemies so far.
Dogs? There were dogs?
There are evil wolves out in the world during the day, and then at night I think they're like big dogs or something. Oh, alright, that's fair. This is fair, guys. I can't stop moving the cart. Okay.
Just never end.
I wanna cut it off. I wanna cut it off. Snarf! Snarf! Wow, look at those guys are having a dance party over there. That door sound is so unsettling. When I shoot his door, it just sounds like...
What?
The game makes you stand still for a couple of seconds after it shows you the door opening cutscene.
Wormhole, you had a raccoon in your basement. Wow. Yeah, I've had a raccoon circling my house the last few nights.
Really?
I don't know what's going on.
They're waiting to make their move.
I just hear them. They go. Krrr, krrr. And I look outside and they're just circling.
Be sure they do not abscond with the child. Last thing we need is another raccoon baby. Raised by wild raccoons.
Again?
like what they hear about on the news. This is a prolonged sequence.
This is pretty insane. This is so insane.
I'm gonna run out of bullets eventually. We only have 58 left. Alright, let's see.
I like that one. A rat snake. Wow, what a... I feel like Blood would have told us that he once had a crocodile crawl into his house, a gator.
I feel like that's something that Blood would actually not mention.
You don't think that would have come up?
No. Because it seems like the kind of thing that would just seem so commonplace to Bloodworth
Yeah.
that he wouldn't even think to mention it. Alright, I do know that there was a thing we could crawl under back here that we didn't do, so I might as well check it out.
We could make the Blood Gator check-in. a second hour feature of the stream.
Just like ask about some new gator fact.
Every time. Yeah, because last time we learned how many gators he's touched. Which we will not spoil for anyone that missed the stream last time.
Yeah, check it out.
Flute is so cool, man. Maybe I should just learn to play it.
Don, I support this initiative.
You know, it's one of those things I think about. It's like that's probably an instrument I would love to have played my whole life, and I've never bothered to learn. Why not? Maybe now's the time. Order a flute. Amazon probably could deliver a flute.
It'd be a terrible flute, but I bet you they could do it.
Like a plastic, like a recorder.
I wonder what they say in the Japanese language version instead of snick, snick, snick.
Oh.
Hello? Whoa, there he goes! He went flying. I like that, like, metal axe dragging on cement noise that happens sometimes. I've still got my trumpet. We could form a little wind band.
That would be so good. A clarinet, a flute, trumpet. These guys are not intimidating at all, are they? The door. Do they do anything?
If you kill them fast enough, whoa!
These guys can hurt you, I know,
Yeah,
but
they
the door
can
guys
hurt you.
don't seem to.
The only threat is the little crab locks that shoot out of them if you let them sit. Oh, well, we're out of bullets.
Oh, it might get in. Oh, the crabs come out of the door, guys.
Yeah.
That's creating this.
Well,
The whistle. Yeah, I'll blow. Actually, I'll take the whistle. I'll blow the whistle. In our wind band.
this is gonna start getting real hairy if we're out of bullets entirely.
Yeah, you're gonna have to just start pistol whipping. Left, right, and center. Just. Oh, you're doing pretty good, actually. He's absorbing them. Blows. Oh, nice.
There's a lot of strategy to it. I'm just
Taking out the
smashing
trap.
that right stick. I don't need cups of coffee. I need rubber bullets. There we go.
Throw empty cups of coffee at him.
I got
Yeah, that was
bullets. What's going on?
good damage.
What the shit? It said I got bullets. Uh-oh. Maybe they're in our toolkit or something?
Oh man,
It's not over yet, Don.
this is fun.
Oh, maybe it is almost over. If there's a boss, we are hosed.
They could throw a boss at us this early.
We've been playing this game for
Like-
like 20 hours.
Well, they've only introduced 2 enemy types.
Gun boost.
I
How
guess
about give us more
4.
ammo? Oh, I have 10. We have 10. Why give us a altar right here? Better boost my mini games.
Yeah, how did this altar get here? What is going on here?
What we need is more bullets, game. Alright, maybe this will give us more bullets. Yes. Oh my god, okay.
Okay, so our regular inventory, yeah, I think it's just we're just putting stuff automatically to our trunk. Yeah, there we go. Get rid of some of our junk. Oh, there you go. Yeah, but too much junk. Look at all this coffee,
Holy
caffeine.
shit, we have so
food.
many healing items, it's insane. Wow, we are stacked.
Immortal. Pretty much immortal.
Yeah, we could probably put some of the cigs away.
Like 3 cartons of cigarettes on our body.
On our person at all times.
On our person.
Well, you never know when you're gonna have to smoke a week away, you know?
Yeah.
Smoke the week away. Working for another day. Yeah, we do have quite a few cigarettes. Smoke the week away. Down in Lucaret. Maybe we're hungry. Let's have a hot dog. Oh, we can alleviate our BO by a great amount. We better throw that away.
Huh.
Do we need another antidote? Cold be gone? We are like a god now.
Unstoppable power.
We have
We control
47.
time and space.
We have 47 boxes of 50 bullets each. Fun, you fools. Thank you for subscribing. Clayton, 41 months. Thank you. I was gonna eat a donut. Oh, and a hot dog. Nice. Actually, we should drink a coffee, but I put them all away. Whatever. Alright, now we are stacked up, Chatty Poo. We're ready to be not threatened at all by enemies. Tokyo Slim! If you're listening while you're driving, how did you type that? T-Slims? What else is in the Teaches of Peaches little kitten bit? We fought this boss already. Did we, like, lose progress, but there are new cutscenes?
Zach, here it is again.
Oh, okay.
A red tree and a translucent cocoon. I think we've reached the core.
The goddess of fertility will descend into Lucari, and then the sweet fruit will be ours. Destruction is the first step.
So
to
all of the...
creation.
So Galena, or whoever, the other woman who died, turned into this crazy tree baby. And now Lena turned into a crazy tree baby. So I guess if they
Lisa's
die, they
death
become this crazy...
sent everything
Lise,
into
yeah, that was the
motion.
one.
There's no stopping it now.
So they all have to die to feed this goddess?
Proved how determined I am, how dedicated I am to all who trust in me, Galena
In the
and
drive-thru
Lise.
getting
Their
dinner?
deaths were not in vain. They led us to the harvest. The Clarkson blood curse will be washed away. Life must be sacrificed. Blood purge. Blood purge. Blood. Blood. I need blood!
She's having a rough day. Ew, what are these slugs? What's going on?
I hope they're giant flower petals. Uh-oh. Clipped ya.
Whoa.
Ooh. What's that? Shockwave. Nuclear shockwave.
I'm just gonna ignore the ads and see what happens.
Uh,
Seems to be working so far.
good.
Well,
Save
except
us
for
some time.
the game is crashing.
Clever. They figured out they thought of everything. Snug mode.
Did we just beat the thing? Oh my
Nice.
god, for real? It's gotta be, there's gotta be more to it than that, right?
That was a good strategy.
Lena Dunham looks
Galena
different.
and Lise, they're both dead. I can't turn back now! The Red Soul can't die here. You can't erase it! Blood Purge! The Blood Purge! We will create a new world! A new generation! The blood
Is blood in here?
must be purified!
I'm being born!
What did he birth the first time?
The egg thing?
Wow.
It was
That's the
Lise.
true self you worked so hard to find. I'm sorry, Lena. I gave you far more credit than I ever should have.
The Clarksons have always been the chosen ones, proud souls, divine life-given form. But at some point, that blood became tainted. So I decided to reset it. I need to purify this corrupt blood for the one I love most. After I left home, I met the Red Soul and acquired a guide. And so I created the red powder and became an apostle for the red magic. The red powder transforms the body from within. It creates empowered souls, and mature souls are the greatest offering one can present to the goddess. Lise and Galena didn't lose their minds. They both died with honor.
Died with honor. Just how deluded are you? Dismembered them and strung up their bodies in the name of vapid symbolism. Where's the honor in that? So what if they said they wanted to die? Cultists have been saying that for centuries.
Silence! You will impede us no longer. You're always so smug. Oh, how I hate you. This is the last you'll ever see of my plan. Now die!
Cool wings. You're right, there is a fly motif going on. I think we earned this.
Except so he doesn't have arms though.
She, I think,
Would you be
still.
willing? Would you do that? Would you give up your arms for wings? Trade them, I should say. Trade your arms for 4 wings like that.
No. Unless I would like live forever or something.
Purification!
You would live forever with wings instead of arms?
I don't know.
What if you have little pterodactyl kind of claws on the ends of them?
That would be very strange.
I've made a concession. Do you accept your new life
Yes.
as a winged pterodactyl that lives forever?
No one can stop my plan.
Sounded a little winded there, Lena. Remember the last boss of the first game and how sucky that was?
Yeah, mechanically it was a nightmare, but it was kind of a cool, like,
Yeah, it looked
it was
cool,
a
but yeah, it
surprise. I
sucked
wasn't
ass.
expecting the, I wasn't expecting the scale, but yeah, to fight it looked like a nightmare.
This can't be happening. I'm supposed to
Be safe, Tokyo Slam.
Safe, enjoy supper.
I love that she's like, I'm supposed to be invincible, and we're taking her down with rubber bullets. The flies are protecting us.
But it seems like the gunplay might be a little better than the first one, or what do you think? Is it easier to control or no?
I mean, yeah, but only just. First try.
No,
Yeah, the boss, the
How
combat
could
in
I
this game is
lose?
hilariously easy.
but it's too
You're
late.
cutting through them.
No one can stop my plan. Now, not even me.
Can't stop me
Red
now.
Tree.
Is she gonna birth the red tree? Bread tree.
Bread tree.
Bread tree. Let's see if there's anything useful in these boxes. Oh boy. Take it easy, game.
Good line read.
Good line read.
And now I want you to shout bread tree at the top of your lungs.
But like, remember that you've got wing instead of arms, and you're like half a big bug. Okay, go.
For a scream bread tree.
Your motivation is you're a fly monster and you're hungry for bread. You could eat a whole tree's worth of bread. Bread grows on
This-
trees, right? It doesn't matter.
This guy just shot you, so scream snarf.
Yeah. This guy just shot you, so scream snarf. That's what they say when you die, right? They all shot each other.
Lena, let go. I'm going to count to 3. Then you're going to get down on the ground and put your hands behind your head. Got it?
See this? If I let go, the bomb in the fireplace will explode.
A dead switch.
Do something smart for once, Lena. Detonating that bomb won't solve anything.
You're wrong, Agent Morgan. It'll give me the ending I've always dreamed of.
Leonard,
Bread tree.
you're wrong.
Yo, wrong.
Killing me
Won't bring back
our
your damn
family's
honey.
prosperity.
No! I know I'm right!
You never change. Once you make up your mind, that single idea possesses you.
Oh my god, is he going to accept her on his
almost like-
deathbed?
You're cursing yourself. Oh my, always holding on to all your pain.
No! You're the one who's wrong!
When you first told me about the disparity between your mind and your body, I didn't know how to love you.
Stop it! I don't want to hear this!
But I always knew from the very start.
Stop talking!
There was something special inside you. I also know that you had any cause with your older sister.
Whoa!
Your own flesh and blood.
Shut up!
Didn't see that coming.
I just didn't know how to treat you. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Was her older sister one of the characters in that group?
Stop. Please.
I never,
I don't know.
ever hated you. I always loved you. From the bottom of my...
I said shut up.
Uh-oh.
Don't, Lena.
This is
Whoa.
necessary. All of the corrupt blood must die. The Clarksons' blood must be purged. Then, the purity that's left behind
Wormhole.
can rebuild the Clarksons' legacy.
Is that the goddess of fertility?
Go and see her with your own eyes. You're an FBI special agent. Surely you can find
I
her.
actually considered
No one can stop my plan
further
now.
explaining my
Even
analysis
me.
of Crystal Skull.
No,
Wait,
stop.
me laughing about the comment about Crystal Skull made me miss who the goddess is.
Patricia Clarkson.
It's Patricia! I had a feeling. Well, her evil dad accepted her being trans
yeah.
at the very last minute, but also apparently she banged her own sister. So, whoa! Viscera
And
dripping
now-
from the ceiling.
Organs are raining down.
Is this going to be the reveal that he was blind the entire second game? Good advice. Look at bit. Did you see the movie? Oh wow. Did you see the movie Ready or Not, Don? This freaking guy.
Oh, Pa! Oh my God!
Yeah, Ready or Not was a lot
I think.
of fun.
Wait, which one was it? I think I did, but I can't
She
remember
goes
what
to
it
like an old house and there's a hide and seek game that happens. Oh, here's
There was like
Huna.
another movie that was very similar at the same time, right? I don't think I did see
I
it
think so.
actually.
What is it, Patty? Where's Melvin?
Well, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I didn't see it.
He won't answer me. And he ain't at the sheriff's office either.
Uh-oh.
What should I do? like he got caught up in some kind of trouble?
Yeah, Knives Out came around the same time.
Yeah, I think I was thinking of Knives Out, maybe. Yeah.
Pretty different.
I don't know why it reminded me of that.
They came out at similar times and both take place in similar houses.
The mansion,
Patty, I need
really. That
someone
was the
at
only
Clarkson's
similarity.
house
I thought there was
ASAP.
another movie, though.
I don't care who you send. They can also ask Daniel Clarkson about the details
like a
once they get here. And you should
Girl was
also
getting
call an
hunted
ambulance
in
just in
a wealthy
case.
estate.
Got it?
Huh? Sure.
I'm going to head straight over to the sheriff's office, Patty. Let's meet up there.
So Patty's the goddess?
Yep. The Hunt. I think that's what I was thinking of, maybe.
Oh, yeah, that did come
I
out
think
at
that's
around
what
the
it
same
was.
time.
Is that it? I don't know.
What, the end of the game?
No, The Hunt.
Oh. I never saw The Hunt.
I don't know if that's the movie I'm thinking of or not.
It's the one where they like kill a bunch of people? I don't know.
Interesting.
I got no strings to hold me down. Boop, 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 boop. What if I had bangs like this? This looks really weird. Yeah, Lord,
It would
York
be
just loves
fabulous.
to
Oh, I
leave
can
crime scenes.
see can see your fangs on Discord. They look cool.
Wait, am I sharing my video on Discord?
It was, but it's not there anymore now. I don't know what happened.
What?
Only since
Lulu.
your hair looks cool like that, though.
I look weird.
It looks really cool.
Hey. Ooh. Who the hell is this? Oh yeah, these are those freaky eye boys that we walked by on our skateboard.
I remember them.
Where are we supposed to go? 4,000 meters that way? Alright.
Oh, that was nice.
There used to be a jump button, but I don't remember what it is.
Oh, and you have a little flashlight? What's going on? Oh yeah, you have a flashlight
we've
under your
always just
armpit or
had a
something?
flashlight. I do look like that. Oh yeah, the sheriff's department. I remember that's where we're supposed to go because of the story. Manjeet Arashi, 35 months. Thank you so much. I do look like a Shaun White or Carrot Top or something.
It's really cool.
Where am I? Where the hell's the sheriff's department? If he shows up here, then that'll be a... Oh, okay, yeah, he's not there. Something weird's going on here,
Zach, it
Don.
appears to be closed. Let's come
Mate
back during...
stirring the Kool-Aid.
Come back during business hours. I was supposed to meet her here. What?
She led us on
What is this
Wild
game,
goose
dude?
chase.
What even is this game?
Yeah, time to smoke.
Yep. Oh my god. The punishment for running out of stamina is impossible. Alright.
After we beat this, I want to read all the reviews, actually. I'm just curious. I'm curious to see the analysis.
Casa Pineapple's close enough. Where is it? Where is it? Look at this guy.
Hey, guy. Oh. Hmm.
Napoleon Dynamite. Yeah, I think, did I edit Ben's review? I think I did.
Hey.
It's all but a distant memory now. But a dream within a dream. Marriage. Wow, now, wow, wow. Alright, 23. What time is 23? 11? So we gotta wake up at, I don't know, 9:35.
About right?
Thanks, chat. By our powers combined, we can tell military time. Can you imagine staying in a hotel room that had this? Just like a big skull altar. Honestly, you can. Yeah, I guess Sophia says that they use military time in Norway. So, whatever. Some places it's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Hey, Don.
Yep.
You ever been to the Deep South?
The Deep South.
Have you paid a visit to the Deep South? Is that a no? What's he doing? He's just sitting there. Don, what happened? What?
Chat.
What? You're reading chat?
I'm busy reading chat.
I asked you a
I'm-
question
I'm-
and you
I'm
just
catching
went
up.
silent for like a
What do you mean I
straight minute.
answered?
What? You just
I
repeated
answered.
the South.
Yeah, I said the Deep South.
Yeah, and then I said, have you ever been to the Deep South? And then you just sat there like a
I answered the
psycho.
Deep South. The Deep South is my answer.
What
I've
the
been to the Deep
shit?
South. The Deep South.
No, that's, you can't act like that's a normal response. Although it is the correct response.
Yeah.
The
All right,
Deep
I'm all caught up.
South. All right, what did you learn from chat? Was it worth it? Was it worth it to forsake me
I'm sorry. I'm back.
for your new lovers, chat? I ran out of water, chat, but I hit my daily, so whatever. Yo, Twin Peaks is hot. Season 2 gets pretty rough. Episodes 7 through like 12 or 14, kind of rough, but
Did
then
you
the
find
end
Melvin?
is one of the greatest things ever.
Nope. I
Do
can't
not
find
watch
either of
Fire
them.
Walk with Me until after
Either
you
of them.
finish season 2.
Yeah.
Very
When I went
important.
home, it wasn't just my daddy.
And
that
then
was
watch
missing.
The
Mama
Return.
was gone too. This never happened before.
Yeah. She's got the butterfly or the dragonfly necklace. What the
Here we
hell
are,
is this
pilot.
shot?
Zach, we need to stop Professor R's plan no matter what it takes.
He just shoots the kid.
Relax, Patty. You don't
Oh, yeah.
need to worry about a thing. I'm sure that Melvin
Something-
just stumbled across an important clue that's stolen his
Something's
attention.
crazy
for now.
with Patty.
And I'm sure he's protecting your mother while he's at it.
Talk about Twin Peaks.
Let's just leave
You
the
gotta watch
investigation to
season
the
1,
local
season
police
2,
and
then
rest
Fire
for
Walk
today.
with Me, then The
I need to
Return.
prepare a report for the HQ anyway.
but most of season 2 is
How about
pretty
staying
bad.
with me in my room until we
Wait,
find
that's
them?
the actual order they came out in, right?
Correct.
But
Okay.
You
But
don't need to worry.
Fire Walk with Me is a
I can't make you
prequel,
any
sort of,
homemade food, but I've got a
but not
first-class
entirely,
chef
and it'll
a
spoil
first-class
everything
concierge
if
at my
you watch it
disposal.
first.
Oh, and a very affable bellboy. It's a lot of fun at that hotel.
Otoshigami!
okay, I guess.
I'm your daddy now.
Thanks, Agent York.
You're a lady, so you take the bed. Zach and I will be fine on the couch.
But Mr. Morgan, it's 9 in the morning. You left me outside the sheriff's department all night. You told me you were going to meet me here, and then you just didn't.
Reeking like cigarettes with a hive of flies.
Yeah. Why do you smell like that, sir? The devil's cometh. Defeat one killer bee.
Uh-oh.
Marissa. I have a friend named Marissa. Why is the list going up? I guess we have as many quests as we can have. Alright, what am I meant to do now? Meet the goddess of fertility. Go to York's room with Patricia, and review the case. I'm uncomfortable that the mission is called Meet the Goddess of Fertility, and the only quest step is take this child to your hotel room. That seems inappropriate. Yeah. That sweating snowman emote. Very funny. At least we get to hear that sweet ass hotel lobby music again. Bow. Bow, 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 bow. James is a horrible character, yeah. You can basically, straight up, if you're watching season 2 of Twin Peaks, you could basically just skip anything with James in it, not even joking. Whoop. Alright. We got tricks.
Oh yeah, we really haven't learned many new moves, have we?
Yeah, we gotta learn some new moves.
Hey look, our jacket moves in the wind now.
Oh my god, they've updated the game.
That's new. Fabric physics.
Fabric Fizz. They were like, the game's running at 30 frames per second. What do we do? Add fabric physics. That'll get it back down to 15. Great, okay, good.
The fabric physics are making the entire game crash. Well, just add them to this coattails.
Yeah, nothing else. But that'll mean we can't have 3-dimensional flies. It's a sacrifice we'll have to make. Ooh. Whoa. Made me stop.
Yeah, hopefully they never update the asphalt grass.
Yeah. It's very important
Zach,
that
the
remains
Clarkson
the same.
family tree is
The
nothing
concrete
like we thought
grass.
it was. We need to reorganize everything
So wait a
we've
minute.
uncovered so far.
Does that mean... Wait. Is the implication that Patty is the result of an incestuous bonding? Is that what we were meant to glean from that previous scene?
Oh, I think so.
we need to
but-
reorganize
well,
everything we've uncovered so far, Don.
She was so tired
Maybe,
she fell right to sleep. Hey Zach, I'm in a very difficult spot right now.
Well, I guess
I feel like
ultimately
this
she
case
is.
heading in a direction that will
but
be
sorta
extremely
indirectly.
unpleasant for her.
How could you be indirectly...
Oh, it's due to a blood sacri. Oh, it's a.
I've
She's
never
she's
felt
a.
anything like
she's
this
the result
during
of a
any
blood
our cases thus
sacrifice?
far.
It's unclear at this time, I think. Maybe if we re-evaluate the entire case. Boy!
First, let's go back to the beginning.
Hey, this will be our recap here, little kitten bit. This will be good for all of us.
Lise Clarkson's body was found hanging under a bridge over the bayou. in a deserted spot close to where the bayou meets the Mississippi. The one who fired the pistol at Heaven surely had no idea what he would find there. Speaking of which, Zach, Chuck, the man who started this race we're running, what's his occupation?
He's a crawfish farmer.
That's right. He's a crawfish farmer. And after chasing a poacher's boat that crossed over into his farmland, he went up the bayou and was fortunate enough to find Lisa's
I'm
body.
glad that you made it home, Tokyo Slim.
I doubt it was a very pleasant experience for him. But if not for his discovery, Lisa's body might have started rotting out there.
It's true. Have
He's a
queso,
difficult
44
person
months.
to be sure, but I don't think he's a
Manjeet.
bad guy.
Oh, we already said you, but 35 months, thank you.
Chuck said something peculiar. He claimed the Clarksons were a little better when their son was still around. I don't know exactly what he meant, but we ended up meeting the person he was talking about, didn't we? Under very unexpected circumstances. Leonard Clarkson. He ran away from home, found his true self, then changed names. So, Zach, do you remember her name?
Lena.
Helena Doman. The townspeople call her Lena. She was also known
Lena.
as Professor R while she plotted against the Clarksons. She's the mother of the new drug known as Sang Rouge. She must have also had a group of followers who worshipped her fanatically. I can see it now. Lena sprinkling down the red powder, corrupting every last pure and innocent girl in town. Lena mentioned her plan each time we met. She must have taken us for utter fools, Zach. She thought she was always one step ahead of us, and that we'd never see the full scope of her plan. Well, her plan isn't complete yet, and I know we can still stop it. That's why we need to learn all we can about her.
Yeah, Tokyo Slim, some weird shit's been going
Her
on.
alias was Professor R, and she was well learned in the
Why was
areas
her
of
alias
medicine
Professor
and
R? Do
fire
we know
dynamics.
why? Where the R comes from?
By the way, Zach, do you remember what weapon Lena used to murder PJ?
No,
A miniature bomb.
Correct. She used a miniature bomb. To tell you the truth, she surprised me. That bomb was so well placed. It left hardly any damage on the building itself, yet still did amazing work on them. Lena should have used that brain of hers for something more productive than that saga of revenge. For
Indeed.
example, reviving Lucare's economy from the industrial sector.
For example.
Widen your perspective,
Yeah.
and you'll see that Louisiana is an industrial treasure trove. With her intelligence and her charisma, I'm sure she would have found some amazing opportunities. Such a tragedy. Zach, there's one more important matter we need to think about here. Galena Clarkson, who was murdered in jail. Her body was dismembered, then rearranged into a V shape.
Like
Patty
that
Melvin
Barbie.
claimed it was a severed
like
roots
the
killing.
dolly.
But
Yeah.
that doesn't make sense to me. And PJ Clarkson disapproved of it when I met him in the other world. He saw Galena's parts lined up and was overcome by an inexplicable fear. Tell me, who killed Galena?
Shit, I don't remember this. Oh, okay, good. I was like,
Unfortunately, we don't have the answer to this one yet.
there is no Pepe Sylvia.
And it's too big a problem
man
to
does
solve with
not
mere
exist.
speculation. The answer to this question may lead to a major turning point for this case, and the final turning point for this story.
Final
I
turning
know
point.
it's true, Zach. I only hope it doesn't push us down an avenue we didn't plan on exploring.
I got boxes full of Pepe. Not only do all these people exist, they've been talking about their mail, or they've all been asking where their mail is. It's all anybody's ever talking about up there. Well, we're not going to be fired. We've already been fired. I'd say that bit is on the par of steamed hams for like all best known or best bits of all time. Steamed hams from Simpsons. Have you seen steamed hams?
Hey,
Which
Zach,
is the steamed hams bit?
do you remember PJ's
It's-
last words?
When
Lena had introduced
Oh, yeah.
her older sister. Her own flesh and blood. This means there's still one more person out there who inherited PJ's blood.
It's Patty's mom, probably, that we never get to see. Oh my god, is that the goddess of fertility? Yes, please. The Aurora Borealis. At this time of year, in this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen. Yes. Can I see them? No. Saxman is back, baby! Jazz. Jazz. Bueno, na, na. This game, dude. It was losing
good.
me. It was losing
I
me
know,
for
it's
that,
getting
for
good
that
now,
combat
yeah.
section.
Oh, fucking poachers. Now I gotcha.
Oh god, I forgot about this guy's nose hair.
Oh yeah.
Absurd nose hair. Oh right, there's like a big old lady in this barge. Oh, is this like that episode of X-Files called Home? Have you seen that one? It was banned.
Banned episode of X-Files? Oh, I completely forgot about this.
There's someone in there with her. It was Melvin. Is this Patty's mom? Brain spiders. It was unbanned. You can watch it now. That's just episode 2? How many episodes are there? S, alright, yeah.
My gosh.
We're crushing this
Episode
game, dude.
2. Yeah, cutting through this.
Alright, so let's see our Stench Hunter bonus. 35, baby. Stink is paying off. A lot of BO damages, though. Only 5, though.
Worth it. We can absorb that.
Apparently there are 4 types of bad guy, but I think 3 of them are just different kinds of scissor clowns. 13 hours done. We've played.
That's it.
Yeah, we had to kill a lot of squirrels. Don't think about it. It's better if you don't think about it. Stink bucks. We gotta get those stink bucks. Oh crap, it's like 9:50. Don has a child.
Pedestrian damages.
Yeah, we ran into some pedestrians. Don't sweat it.
Soon. I'm almost there. Just... Please, someone. Stop that noise.
Stop that damn crying. Oh, it's old Zach now.
Oh.
This game is a prequel and a sequel, much like Firewalk with Me. Or the horrible Dark Tower movie. Whoa. Is that called dichromia? When people have 2 different colored eyes? Ugh. Blood Cradle.
Blood trough.
Bestial growling. Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa, his eyes are red now. Dan Aykroyd. Heterochromia?
Oh. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh,
2019,
okay.
bro.
Here we go.
Thompsonville, a suburb of Boston, Massachusetts.
Late credits.
Let me try
Here we
and
go.
summarize this. Helena Doman was the mastermind behind the entire incident. But Helena Doman was actually P.J.
Did we get to
Clarkson's
save
son,
after that
who
last
had
chapter?
severed ties with the family.
We did, right?
I mean, automatically. I don't think you manually saved.
Helena
I
was
thought a
also
save
known as
thing came up.
Professor
Did it
R,
ask you? I didn't see.
the
I
mother
don't
brain
remember it
behind the
asking.
drug known as Sang Rouge.
Because these parts take like 45 minutes.
That's right.
She was responsible for
Not everything. Almost everything went according to her plan.
But if you'd already figured out that much, why did you continue to stay in Lucare?
We did save, okay.
Because we had to.
You had to.
The goddess was still there.
The goddess.
The goddess of fertility.
Lise Clarkson's body.
Not her. She was as beautiful as, but she wasn't the
Then who is the god?
person at the root.
Is it some kind of, for example, the vast wealth of the red powder?
The goddess of fertility embodied abundance on the outside. And that void was threatening to swallow
Void.
up all.
Fill the void.
Fill the void. Every time he hears that baby cry, he wants to puke.
Shut up! Shut up!
Are you okay? Morgan almost sounds like a prophet. Vague, elusive, but every now and then Patricia Clark, she's something special.
Jittering leg.
Instead of kicking your floor, perhaps it'd be wiser to invest in a soundproofing mat.
Are you irritated, Belle? Yes. You think we lack a common human trait? We're crazy. Human refuse. That's how we...
I would never go that far, but you did surprise me. Just doesn't seem like the kind of attitude one should display when in the company of...
Yes, we're sorry. We agree with you. It just made us remember a time when that noise kept ringing out, and we couldn't stop it. That flight from Newark Liberty to Seattle Tacoma, it was the first flight we took as FBI agents. The plane was shaking and when we looked to the side, we saw a young mother cradling a baby with a frightened look on her face. We got worried, so we spoke to her. Then the baby started It was so loud, we couldn't resist plugging up our ears. And since it was so loud, the rest of the passengers started glaring at us. At first, the mother and I waved our hands, trying to quiet down the baby, but our efforts were in vain. It never stopped crying. The more our anxiety levels rose, the louder its cries grew. Shrill and piercing, as if they were heralding the apocalypse. We were powerless, and the baby's mother was helplessly bewildered. Once the plane landed safely in Tacoma, the baby finally stopped crying. We heaved a sigh of relief and looked at the mother. Then she said, "Whose child is this?"
Whoa.
We were shocked, so we asked her what was going on. Apparently, sometime after she boarded the flight, that baby randomly appeared on her lap. Then, it ordered her to call me over, and kept sitting there, as if nothing was wrong. Can you believe that, Belle? Bizarre, isn't it? While we were talking, the baby disappeared. The being responsible for all that loud, grating noise simply disappeared without a trace.
Classic baby
Ever
prank.
since then, whenever I hear a baby crying, I remember that bizarre experience.
Hey, Ben Fitter.
Well, what do you think, my fairy? Was it some sort of sign?
Wonder who his fairy is.
Oh yeah, I'd totally forgotten about Fairy.
He's got
The
like
logs in the center
three
look far more
personalities in
burnt
his head.
compared to the rest. Almost looks like they were used in conjunction with some kind of accelerant. Did you recently burn something there?
It's our fireplace. We're free to use it as we please.
I see traces of resin, which leads me to believe you burned up some sort of toxic substance. It doesn't matter what kind of fireplace you have. Burning anything other than firewood in it is dangerous. Next time, don't burn it up at home. Dispose of it like you would any other non-burnable refuse. Especially if it was something like a smartphone or a USB memory stick.
Oh, you in trouble now?
Non-burnable refuse like a smartphone? Let's be serious here, Belle. That's exactly the sort of data one needs to thoroughly immolate. Remember what you learned at Quantico.
My computer's told me that it turned on storage sense for me.
Oh.
I'm not recording
By the way,
anything.
You're still searching for Patricia, yes?
You don't need to worry about that. We're investigating. In fact, we've almost reached our goal.
Oh, yeah, I suppose you heard that, huh, Chad?
We just need to find some conclusive evidence.
Oh, we sincerely hope that's the case. Hard to believe, though. After all, so far you've just been barking up the wrong tree.
I really
Barking
hope
up the
York
wrong
didn't,
tree.
like, kill her without realizing it or something.
That's right. You shouldn't be wasting time here. You should be out there.
They were kind of trying to
Looking
do that in the
for-
first one for a little while, remember?
Then
Make
I'll
you
just
kinda
ask you
start to
straight
wonder in
away.
the middle.
Do you know where she is?
No. We don't. But we can feel her when we close our eyes and become one with the world. It's very faint, but we can see her. We can see Patricia.
Are you trying to distract me again? Or do you really expect me to believe you're clairvoyant or something?
What do you think we are, X-Men? It's metaphysical offender profiling.
Duh.
He actually asked me where Patricia is? Does he have full confidence that we'll never find her? Fine. I can deal with that. I'll just ask him everything I can about the Lucare case.
By the way, how did the FBI find Lisa's body after 14 whole years?
That's none of your business.
Are you saying they just happened to be investigating the Clarksons' cold storage warehouse by pure chance that there was some undercover terrorism plot afoot there?
I said it's none of your business.
Well, then we'll just have to guess. It was an anonymous tip. A tip related to Saint Rouge.
Did we call in a
Did
tip?
we hit the nail on the head, Belle? But that's not what we want to know about. After all, the FBI gets hundreds of tips every day. Right, my fairy? It was always that way. Even back when... Here's what we really want to know. Why, out of all those tips, did you select that one? Would you tell us that much? What urged you to make a beeline straight for this case?
That's none of your business.
Suspicious. They're both suspicious. Oh, yes, we get to learn about the milk carton wall.
This square area enclosed by milk cartons. Is it another sanctuary? The more I look around, the more I feel like there's some sort of system to all this. The sanctuary on this table. The fireplace sanctuary. And the milk carton They all lead into the room back there. And there's one more by the window, and yet another by my feet. Are they signs? Or is this all some sort of path?
Hey, Belle. Is that a serious question?
Of course it is.
We're drying them out. We line the milk cartons up to dry them out. So we can turn them into Halloween decorations.
Halloween? It's only January.
This is America. Land of the free. Got a problem with that?
Halloween! Yeah, Chad, have you been drying out your milk cartons?
So you think Galena was murdered by Helena Dolman, her own brother?
No, not her. Galena was someone else.
Then who killed her?
It's written in the report, isn't it?
Yes. Would you mind answering me in your own words? You see, I find your entire story highly suspicious.
It's a complicated matter. Extremely complicated.
Don't let him draw you into his game. Stay calm, Aaliyah Davis. Am I winning here, or... No. I have to solve this case, no matter what it takes. I can't lose courage here. The future influences the present just as much as the past. You asked me why I spent an entire 2 days observing you before I came to speak with you. Well, here's why. Over those 49 hours, I observed the intervals between your actions. When you were neither doing something nor doing nothing. I intently studied your intervals between action to action, and action to inaction, to action. People reveal everything during the intervals between their actions. For example, when you eat alone versus eating with someone else.
What are you talking about, Aaliyah?
The most prominent
private
differences
point.
always appear when someone either begins or finishes eating a meal.
Alright.
And since these are unconscious actions, they can't be consciously hidden. When you prepare to eat or finish eating, when you move in to clean up, when you pick up a book or
What
close
did he
one,
do?
when you raise a cup of coffee to your lips. Human actions speak volumes. Not even the person doing the actions is conscious of them. That's what lies in those intervals. That's my modus operandi. And here's the conclusion
She's
that
an
helped me reach.
interval-mancer.
There's one other person in this house,
Oh, shit.
isn't there?
You're incredible, Belle. You outdid all our expectations. Impressive, to say the... You're right, Belle. But only half right.
Half?
You should still be proud, though. Honestly, we never thought you'd make it this far. You've got real talent.
I learn about people by watching them get ready to eat sandwiches.
If this goes to court, I won't let you claim that your testimony is inadmissible just because of your little indulgence there.
Fine by us.
Whoa, he's
We
getting
can
up.
even put it in writing if you want. We won't run or hide. Will we, my fairy?
My fairy.
Where's the
Finally.
paper? I know I had it around here somewhere. Where is it?
It's funny when it says muttering when you can clearly understand what he's saying.
Not to be a...
We're fine.
Hey, everything okay? What's going on out
This
here?
Consonant.
Joker.
Oh, don't tell
Nice
me.
silent
He's
consonant.
just suffering
Sorry.
from nausea. I was more worried about you. You were in there for quite some time.
Good night.
We all
Yeah.
do. We all
We all
do.
do.
Ever since you got here, I've been all backed up.
Mr. Morgan, can you stand?
Is this a sign from a coffee?
I never want to have
What
illness.
could it be? What is it trying to tell me? Think.
Is that a dragonfly?
Looks like a dragonfly.
Footsteps. Big footsteps.
A
Footsteps.
frozen body.
Big footsteps.
Some odd fella was following her around. Stalking her like.
That poor girl, Lise, she was a druggie, and she was into the really bad stuff.
The Red Soul has the power to amplify the unique characteristics we all possess, mentally and physically. That's why I created the Holy Red Powder.
Somebody mutated from the red powder?
You
And they're
okay?
in his apartment.
We're fine. Just feeling a little tired. Would you take us to get our medicine?
Sure. It's in the bathroom, right?
Patron party, y'all. 19th through 24th. Check it. Moobot just spit
Seems
up
like
the
he's
link.
calmed down a little. We should let him rest for a while.
Check a look.
One more step and I
Should
could
let
have
me
cornered Morgan.
save.
But so be it. I can still keep investigating even if the owner of this chair isn't present. Simon Jones, what a piece of work.
Fine. I don't
How can
hear any
anyone have such bad timing?
screaming?
What?
I said we're all good. There's no screaming going on.
Noita. Well, check it out, little kitten bit. Mess of pizza boxes. Pondering Simon.
What's wrong, Aaliyah? You...
Excuse me?
Well, you're staring right at an...
Please don't compare.
Simon.
Besides,
Hey! The pizza is a You don't need to feel embarrassed for being unable. It enthralls all. That's the...
stop, Agent Jones. I've had enough of this sacred pizza bit. I'm sick of you Chicagoans and your obsession with pizza. Pizza, pizza, pizza. 24 hours a day. That's all you ever talk about. What's next? You gonna launch into a tirade about how deep dish is the only proper way to make pizza?
No,
Chicagoans
no,
do
no,
say that.
Aaliyah.
Send that to
You
someone.
just don't get it, do you?
Sicky, Chicago.
As a Chicagoan, I'm proud of the deep dish pizza. But get this. I love New York-style pizza, too.
Blasphemy.
It doesn't matter what kind of pizza it is. As long as it's a pizza, it's beautiful.
True Chicago-style pizza takes like a damn hour to make.
What?
It's ridiculous.
Still don't get it? Okay, here. I'm gonna put it in terms that I'm sure even you could understand. All pizzas are created equal.
Really?
Eat your heart out, Nietzsche.
That takes a long time to cook.
Just forget I
What?
mentioned anything.
What'd you say, Don?
It just takes an hour to cook. I don't know. That's amazing.
Yeah, Chicago pizza's insane.
Why do you think he's trying to survive so badly? What does he hope to achieve?
What do you mean?
He who has a why to live can bear almost any how.
No. Please, just stop. I feel like my ears are gonna start bleeding.
Hey, Agent wanna know why I love Nietzsche? I first discovered Nietzsche in a shelter after Katrina. At the time, I was shell-shocked, hopeless. I wanted to die. How could a 13-year-old girl go on living alone with her little brother? Then, in that shelter, I met a college professor. His school was damaged by the hurricane, too, and he also lost his family and was living there in the shelter. So we gradually started spending more time together. I'll never forget the 3 months I spent with him. He loved Nietzsche. And out of all of Nietzsche's quotes, there was one from Thus Spoke Zarathustra, that he better know nothing than half know many things. Better be a fool on one's own account than a sage on other people's approbation. I thought it was a strange quote to hear from a college professor, you know? Why would he think it would be good to be a fool? But I understand what he meant now. He was trying to encourage my little brother and I, so that we'd be able to bear the weight of the victim label that was about to be slapped onto us, so that we could go on respecting ourselves, without ever succumbing to all the patronizers. After that, my grandmother in Lafayette took us in. And that was the last time I ever saw the professor. But whenever I quote Nietzsche, my memories of him come flowing back into my mind. And they give me the power I need to keep pressing on. So I'm gonna keep quoting Nietzsche, just to make sure I don't forget my roots.
Oh, Nietzsche is to you what pizza is to me. Sorry for giving you a hard time about it. You are free to go on quoting him when...
Agent Jones, what the hell is wrong with you? How dare you compare Nietzsche with pizza?
Oh, come on.
Peachy. Pizza-y.
Let me get one thing straight.
I have no idea what this game is.
You started this investigation based on what kind of a tip was it? Phone or mail?
What does that matter at this...
This may surprise you, but these kinds of details... I always get hung up on the most especially during the most vital times. You know how people go to bed early the night before they have a big job? That's exactly the time where I start focusing on meaningless nonsense.
You and everybody else,
When did I last clip my nails? How long is my milk good for? I just can't help myself. It's just the way I am.
It was sent in an envelope, postmarked December 28th, sent out from Louisiana.
What did it have inside?
A postcard with a dragonfly on it, a wrapped sample of Sang Rouge, and a note.
What did it say?
Investigate the Clarksons. FK.
FK showed up in the coffee, didn't it? In the first game?
Look at the clip of Toshi, but a
it?
peachy.
Yes, that's it.
Who's FK?
Anonymous tip, remember? It's obviously just a fake name.
Did you confirm that?
Of course I did. Louisiana has a population of 4.5 million. The FBI database has a list of 6,682 individuals whose initials are F. 1 out of every 6 individuals is a child under the age of 14, born after 2005. The remaining 5,500 people include those whose initials changed after they married, or incarcerated individuals. After subtracting those, I was left with 3,800. That's when I stopped searching for FK, and I decided to change up my approach. It isn't important where the tip came from. All that matters is solving the case. I got this far by taking the most efficient route possible.
Fake name.
Are you satisfied now?
Yeah. Yep. It all...
Shouldn't you look after him?
I gave him his meds and let him rest.
Let him rest where?
In the bathtub. It happened to have a blanket and a pillow in it.
What?
I don't know. I feel like I saw that once in some vampire movie.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Is that Vampire's Kiss? Which movie is that?
More importantly, how long has he been like that?
It's stage 4 cancer.
No. I'm talking about his face. It looks as white as a sheet. You can even see all his veins. I've never heard of any cancer side effect like that.
Who knows? Now that you mention it, he started going really crazy around the beginning of December.
In what way?
He changed pizza places.
It's from Vampire's Kiss. Nice.
This better not be another joke.
It's not, really. Before December, he always used to order delivery from a Chicago-style joint all the way up near Medford. But one day, he took one look at one of their trademarked red boxes and totally lost it.
Red, huh?
You better believe it. He started screaming gibberish at the pizza boy, and next thing I know, I see him toss the pizza box out his window.
Do you think that's when his fear of red began surfacing more prominently?
Beats me. I mean,
No one just changes
there
pizza
isn't a
company.
better Chicago-style pizza place that delivers around this area. How could someone give up on that just because they don't like the box? I don't get it.
Were you serious for even a fraction of that story? The letter that was delivered to me bore the Clarkson symbol. A postcard decorated with a dragonfly. A single sheet of paper ordering me to investigate the Clarksons. And...
Good God. So many things. Let me save. How can I go up or down to those other items? Oh my God.
Lightning in the sky.
Okay, I'll try.
Ready to spill the beans?
Maybe it doesn't matter what we picked?
I'm afraid of thunder.
Oh, never mind.
No.
Happy now?
Yep.
No, we gotta get through this part.
Katrina?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Good.
No.
Fine, we're fine.
Now that I think about it, what I'm looking for is more... You know, something that would make you blush. Please.
I love koalas. They're just so cute. I can't resist them. All I need to do is look at a picture of one and fuzzy wuzzy swim all over me. I mean, the way they look, the way they're shaped, the color of their fur. I mean, even down to how they only eat eucalyptus. I just love everything about them. Once I get some time off, I'm gonna travel to Australia and hug one for real. That's one of the top 5 goals on my lifetime to-do
like
list right
secretly
now.
mean or something?
I think so.
This.
Whoops. Sorry.
They're like, yeah, because they attack with their claws. They look Wolverines or something.
Who collects vinyl in an age like this when you can
Yeah.
stream just about?
True.
You really think so? Now, even I thought they were cool back, but now, every suburban mall has its own vinyl shop right next. At this point, it's become a solid component of modern snobism, which only makes them that much more uncool. People who know nothing about real music are buying them up just so they can decorate their walls with cute album art.
How do you ever have time to enjoy anything when you're always so busy putting people down?
Koalas are
Excuse
ecologically
me?
useless.
You're like IBS. You keep, and when you're alone with Morgan, it's just an all-out war zone.
We're in the middle of a very important investigation right now. Don't you think
Red
we ought to
koala
take
and
it
Indian
seriously?
peafowl are idiots.
To me, it just looks like you're putting yourself under a lot of stress for no good reason. Why can't you, you know, show a little humanity once in a while?
Does one need humanity in order to track down criminals?
Yes, one
Probably.
does.
Well, I don't.
I thought he was
Come
gonna
on,
talk to
Leah.
Zach for a second.
I'm your partner, aren't I? For a few days at the very least. I'm your invasive partner who has a passionate relationship with pizza, right? Why can't you just let me in on one thing you actually happen to enjoy? No, aside from Nietzsche, that is.
You know, I'd really rather not.
Why do you always have to be so withdrawn?
I can't help it if there's certain things I don't like.
No, come on. There's got to be some kind of music you enjoy. This is a good chance to teach me a bit about yourself.
I said no.
Do you like Justin Bieber?
Too cute. Not my...
Drake?
I've only ever listened to the hooks.
Well then, Ariana Grande, Katy Perry.
Hell no. Am I done now?
Well then, what do you like?
I have to tell you,
Yes,
York
you do.
definitely like escaped, right?
Pink
Been
Floyd.
gone for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, he's been gone forever.
Who turned you onto it? Your dad?
As far as I can remember, I've loved prog rock ever since I was born. That's just how music works, right? I mean, The Wall is by far my favorite album. Even to this day, I find it hard to believe that it still sounds completely fresh and unique. What?
No, I was just thinking, I wish Morgan could have been here for this.
Don't you...
that thing on the ground? Why can't I go to it?
I know, it's so weird that it doesn't let you actually navigate to everything. What the hell?
It won't even let me go to the left at all. I'll just do the chess game and see what happens.
Agent Jones. That I don't know why, but it just does. You really think he was playing chess all...
I don't know.
How?
Maybe he's remembering the strategies an old friend of his used to. If it's someone he played for years, he's probably capable of recreating their playing style. And besides, Morgan's beaten a Grandmaster before. You know that, right?
I read about that in the Greenvale report.
Even a computer can play chess these days, right? I'm sure that a Grandmaster level player would have no trouble emulating someone else's strategy.
Whose chess strategy is he emulating then?
Sun Rouge rapper.
So, why did you decide?
Because it's my job.
Really?
Why not?
You aren't just following orders here.
Good night, Groldemort.
You've got way too much emotion
night.
invested in this.
Yeah, he didn't beat the Grandmaster of Chess, he just beat him
Some
up.
kind of special emotion. There's no use trying to hide it. Despite how I may look, data analysis is my forte. I know how to see through lies. I don't mean to be nosy, but would it kill you to confide in me a little? I didn't manage to live this long simply because I'm fiendishly handsome. We're going to be tiptoeing across a thin line of legality with the rest of this case, so I'd prefer to have some probable cause. That way, at least I can back you up when you need me to.
There
He's got a
exists in the
point.
world a single path along which no one can go except you. Whither does it lead? Do not ask, go along it.
You're pulling out Nietzsche at a time like this? Come on.
I have a
Come
little
on.
brother. After overdosing on a certain drug, he was thrown into rehab. He's been clean for 2 years now, but he still won't utter a single word. All day long, he's plagued by hallucinations. He can't tell if he's dead or alive, if this is reality or if it's all a dream.
Yeah, he is like 28 or
Rouge.
something.
That's right. The doctor can't tell what's causing his condition, so they can't treat him. He just told me to prepare for the possibility that I may never get my brother back. This was his. I bought it for him after he graduated high school and found he never got a single chance to wear it, though. Someday, I believe that he'll get better. And I'll get to see him put this on and head out to work.
So you think that if we nab the person behind all this, we may figure out how to conquer the addiction?
Right.
You really think it'll be that easy?
I don't know. But I can't just sit around and do nothing. He's the only family I have in the entire world.
What about your parents?
You turned 30 this
When I
year
was
and now
only
you're a
13,
skeleton? Yeah.
Katrina took him. Leaving
I've
my
been a
7-year-old
skeleton
brother and
for
I
5
behind.
years.
I'm sorry.
Now I'm just working as hard as I can to complete the duty I've been given.
Yeah.
Hey, Agent Jones. I just want to double check one thing. You didn't find anything in the bathroom.
Nope. Nothing in there.
It must be the bedroom then. Just like I thought.
Are you serious about...
Huh? Now you're having second thought?
Well, not...
Then what?
I understand how you... But he's got an incurable... And he
Yeah,
used
they
to
could
be
be
one
like
of
scoping
us.
out the house.
So?
They should.
The truth he's given us so
But
far
then
could
they'd
all
have to be
completely
walking in this
fabricated.
section of the game, which apparently they don't do.
He's a genius lone wolf agent who solved nothing but difficult cases during his years of active duty. That's what they told me at Quantico, at least. Over and over again. I had to listen to them talk about how no one could ever
up,
replicate the
Mr.
kind
Mage?
of work he did.
Mr. Mage.
But
I'm good. How are you?
let's be real here. You saw his face, didn't you? It was inhuman.
Jupiter Soft, yeah,
It looked
for
like the face
sure.
of a killer who's been possessed by
The
death.
the days of keeping a console running for like a night because you couldn't pause it.
Patricia Clarkson
You
is
couldn't
here.
save it.
In the next room, only a single wall away from us. After 14 years, he went back to Lucare, kidnapped her, and imprisoned her here. He's trying to complete something big right now.
Rent
Something
games
that's
and we're
deeply
little kids,
connected
and we'd
to
have to leave it
someone.
on all weekend because you know, like,
You'd have to leave what on all weekend?
you'd, like leave your system on all weekend because you know it was just a rental, you know, and even so you
Yeah,
could save it. Be on for like 3 days. You'd have to like hide your Nintendo, but I put like
yeah.
something on so your mom didn't see you like left it running. 4 days.
We're walking. Whoa. That's PJ Clarkson's eye patch. That's Lena's. Oh my god.
What is all this?
Wait a second. He's piecing everything together? What's he doing exactly?
Things just went a little crazy. We can walk. Oh no, we can only walk in one straight line.
Oh no.
Pictures of people from Lucari. And
Oh,
this wall is dedicated to Greenvale.
he's doing both cases.
All the deceased have been crossed.
Melvin Woods
Sheriff
dies.
Melvin Woods.
Candy Woods. So weird that she only walks in one straight line.
Lise Clarkson?
York's lost it. I mean, yeah, I know he's
Yeah, I
Patricia?
mean, this is even for reconstructing crime scene. It seems.
That's our altar. What are you doing?
Whoa. Gee,
Yo,
cliffhanger.
Cliff Hanger.
Let's see what happens here.
Yeah. Just a text scroll that explains what was going on.
Yeah. It's York.
I mean, yeah, I've got a mannequin in my bed right there, but
Yeah, yeah.
I just didn't know if that was normal for you guys. This is a big load. I wonder if we're going back to Lucare.
To that hallway.
Reverse frog fractions. Just give it a minute.
There it is.
It's thinking. Oh,
those
oh,
like-
oh, oh, there we go. Hey, we had a good steady frame rate for a while, so it had to catch up. Yep.
2005. Yep, we're back.
Oh, the veins, dude. He's got veins on his face.
York! Agent York! York!
Good night,
Agent
Kombucha.
York!
Nice.
York! Agent York!
Yes, Patricia.
Hey! Agent York! Agent York? Hey!
Do you ever hold a thing suspended in midair between your...
Hey,
Whoa,
Agent
what?
York.
What the shit? Lise
You're Lise
Clarkson?
Clarkson.
What's wrong?
York's
You're
losing his
acting
mind. So many buttons on
Sorry,
his
Patty,
jacket.
I'm fine now.
Yeah, he's
More
been acting
importantly,
weird forever.
do these red seeds come from some kind of plant that grows around this area?
I don't know. What do I look like, a botanist?
She's the best.
This isn't your average backwoods town. The Clarksons' ego and control has been piercing the town's heart like a massive dinosaur bone. But over this past century, time has
like
been
a
busy
dinosaur
eroding the
bone.
beast's power.
Dinosaur
And
bone.
now,
It's
the
often
very thing
pierces
that once
one's heart
fortified
with.
Yeah,
this
just-
town is polluting it with
Hearts are
putrid
just
gas and
lousy with
rotten
dinosaur
matter.
bones.
Zach, this is the point where it all collapses.
Yep, pretty much. Said the writer when
This is turning into like adaptation. I swear he's just like, oh god, the story's falling apart.
Did you notice anything strange before your daddy went missing? Did he seem different from usual, or say things that didn't make sense?
Nope. He was the same as always. We talked a lot. I reckon he was in a better mood than usual. Almost even too talkative.
Zach, she's putting on a strong face, but it's clear that she's very worried. Let's try and cheer her up a bit. What's the best thing to
this should
say
be
in
good.
times like these?
Yeah.
You don't need to worry about me, Agent York. Let's just focus on the work we have left to do.
Unfortunately, it looks like your parents' disappearing is connected with this case somehow.
Yeah, I know.
Melvin seems to love you so much. It's hard for me to believe he would just disappear and leave you all alone. Something
the
must be
psychic
afoot here.
connection.
I wish I could tell
Oh,
you I'm
he
sure they're
disappeared.
okay, even without any evidence. But
The
I
heck?
hate
Oh.
lies,
Oh,
Patty.
there
I
she is.
can't guarantee
She's a ghost.
that they're safe. That's my honest opinion.
I'm trying to prepare myself for it, but I want to hope that they're okay.
Of course. Zach and I feel the same way.
I like
but
how
if you
he's like,
happen to think
let's
of
calm her
anything that
down.
might help,
I can't guarantee they're safe.
please let me know. Even the tiniest piece of information could end up coming in handy.
Yeah, I
Just like
understand.
the baby.
But I really don't know anything. I just feel like I know that Mama's okay somehow.
Meaning?
Even when we're apart, I can always tell how my mama's feeling. You know, like how twins can sense each other's feelings? But that's it. I can't tell where she is or what she's doing. Besides, I'm just a kid. Can't really trust what I'm saying, can you?
Zach, it seems like she and her mother possess some kind of secret bond. But we shouldn't try to force it out of her. Yes, you're exactly right. Let's just keep our eyes on her for now. After Lise Clarkson was murdered, her body was put back together here. Just like how Galena's body was dismembered, then rearranged, Lena Doman and PJ's bodies were also blown to pieces in the end. Perhaps that's the nature of the curse that's taken hold of the Clark. What do you think, Zach? Is there any significance to these similar... This altar is covered in burn marks, but there's hardly any residue. There's no way for me to tell what was burned. I could send it home for analysis, but is that really necessary? It'll just end up giving Abrahams more busy work. More importantly, Zach, someone who knew how to manipulate fire was behind all this. In other words, these roots prove that Lena was here. And that's enough for me. These red seeds keep sticking, but we need to figure out what's going on with this altar before we focus on it. Isn't that right, Zach? There's some decomposing cloth here. We saw the same type of cloth at the
So it's
sugarcane
like beans?
plantation.
Coffee beans.
They must have used that cloth when they transported Lisa's body. But who cares about mundane evidence like that? This isn't a case that can be solved by gathering the kind of evidence we'd need to submit to a court. The growth is all missing from this particular section. It wasn't just cut away. She used fire to burn it out. Everything was planned so meticulously, as if she wanted to show this altar to someone. That's why Chuck ended up discovering it.
Boot prints. These are mine from when I was running in
Zach,
circles.
this is an ominous sign. Among all the different footprints here are a set made from engineer boots. Yes, I know. He probably only made them when he came to inspect the scene. I'm sure that Patty and I left our own set of prints here too. But how do you explain the set that's inside the yellow tape?
Scene inspection bonus. It is just not getting
Hey,
us to a safe place.
FBI!
Oh my god. Is there gonna be an airboat mini game here?
I hope so. Oh my god, this would be a very fortuitous turn of events. Please let us ride the airboat.
You already solved the case, yeah? So go on. Get your ass out of town.
Why do you think I solved the case?
Shoot! Exactly how stupid are you, FBI? This is Luke Carre, remember? Every feller in town already knows that Professor Orr's the one behind all this shit.
Hey, Chuck. Can you see the altar from there?
I'd see the whole damn thing, along with your stupid ass standing there, trying to act all smart and shit.
You told me that the poacher's boat you were chasing disappeared around this area, correct?
Yeah, that's what I said, all right. Well, if you're just gonna waste our tax dollars out here, least you could do is catch them goddamn poachers. Fucking FBI, go and make yourself useful for once in your damn life.
Chuck, we don't chase down fishing boats. Unless it's a terrorist boat that plans to overthrow our government, that is.
Huh. Then stop acting all leery, like I ain't being truthful or whatever. I'm busy too, you know. So long, FBI.
Oh man. Dashed.
What a weird guy that guy is.
Zach, he just taught us what the true purpose of this altar is. It was built here so that the ritual could be watched from a boat in the bayou.
What do you mean? They could have just walked out here. There's no reason why they had to watch it from a boat.
The goddess of fertility, Patty.
He's in the water.
The goddess of fertility.
Look, it's just a still image now.
Indeed. So much blood has been shed, yet you remain in this town. Surely, you know why.
All
Of
this
course I do,
premonition of the
Hoongan. My work
the
here
family, how
isn't
they
finished
just turned into still models after the
Yeah.
first
yet. I
scene.
could really use one of your oracles
Like
right
animated for a second.
You're more fun than I thought. Here's the oracle you ask for. Speak to the 17 comrades who saw the birth of New Orleans. Feel the holy Allah. The giant lady's finger points down toward your goal. The entrance to the
Saw York in a
forbidden.
boat in a
Poetic
in
and
one of the
graceful as
trailers.
ever,
That's a good
Hoongan.
sign.
Yeah, I think it was in the review too.
Something to look forward to.
Hoongan's oracles are leading us toward the core of this case. That's the one thing I'm sure of. But don't misunderstand, Zach. I'm not blindly following him. I only follow my metaphysical offender profiling. That's all there is to it.
Yep.
The 17 comrades must refer to some area that has 17 of the same thing in it. We may need to use history to figure this one out. After all, we need to find someone or something that saw the birth of New Orleans. That's not it, Zach.
Dead
The
people
17
that would
comrades
see
must
the
have
thing.
survived for a
find
shockingly...
the
Remember,
thing.
they were here to see the birth of New Orleans.
Not
We
the
can't just
someone,
round
the
up every
something.
last old person in town. Somewhere, there are 17 comrades who've survived for a very long time. The word comrade seems to suggest that they aren't inorganic objects such as buildings. Maybe they're statues made to look like living creatures.
Trees.
That's it, Zach.
Ah.
The French established the colony of La Nouvelle Orléans in 1718. Just about 300 years ago, the only 17 comrades that would have been around back then are the 300-year-old oak trees, a majestic road lined by oak trees. Come on, let's go ask these sages of Lucare for some help.
We're gonna talk to some trees, baby.
Zach, the holy Allah is a shockingly simple metaphor, especially considering the quality of the oracles we've received thus far. It seems as if Hungan's poetic muse is finally running dry. The great thing about us Americans is that we can recreate our homeland anywhere. We're happy to transport crunchy bacon across the deserts of Africa if we need to. That's what it means to be American, and this Holy Allah is just another example of that. From the early days of the frontier era, they've been helping us Americans be what we've always meant to be. Hey Zach, if the Holy Allah needs to be filled, things must be dire. Imagine what would happen
know
if
what a
the Holy
Holy
Allah
Allah
would run
is.
dry. Town, that's it. I never doubted you, Zach. The Holy Allah refers to a water tower. Specifically that water tower with its Clarkson family crest. It must be hiding some sort of clue. Let's fill the Allah and see what it yields.
We're getting some leads, baby.
Yeah, making a lot of progress now. Nice.
Zach, what do you think
Wait
the
a minute.
giant
We're clean and our
lady's finger
flies are
is?
gone.
I'm at a loss. I never thought one of Hungan's childish riddles would force me to think so hard. But
Wait a
oh
second.
well. I'm sure that as we deal with the rest of the oracle, it'll
Wait,
reveal
because
itself
are we?
to us.
No, we're not before. We didn't jump back in time before that.
What?
Listen carefully, Patricia.
Why are we clean?
As my skilled
I don't know.
assistant, I trust you a great deal. So I want you to answer me honestly.
Answer what?
Do you have any idea where Melvin might have gone?
No.
He didn't seem to be acting or talking different.
No.
Okay. Zach, we have a
Didn't we
lot
already
of work
ask
to
her
do.
that?
It feels like we're finally
Yeah.
approaching the climax
That
here.
was strange. Bullfrog leg.
Yeah, we did lose the flies, I think, in the beginning for a minute, but they are gone right now, right? So I don't think we lost them in the regular part of the game.
Yeah.
This is weird. This is very concerning.
Sweary, what have you done?
Why would? Why? They can't do this. They can't just glitch our flies away. There's got to be. No, you're right. The flies did disappear. Let's not panic. Let's not panic. The flies did disappear in the first game. For how long though?
For
Do you
a while.
remember?
And I think we like entered a building and came back out. And they were
Yeah, something happened. So
Or we slept or something.
hopefully, another situation.
All right, but we will find out next time.
Oh, we're not even gonna find out if the flies are.
We got our flies. I mean, I guess I could take a car somewhere.
It's okay. How long will it take? Yeah, let's do it.
Just a couple minutes.
Let's find out what's happening with these flies real quick. Or do we wanna wait and not know until next week if we lost our flies?
The mystery would be agony.
Yeah. But will we ever will it break our spirit?
Oh
Our
no.
flies are gone. Oh no.
Well, 0.
Someone
Easy to
needs to write
count.
Someone needs to write a letter. No. And our tie is clean too.
I know.
Missed the big giant.
We'll get them
Blood
back, chat.
splutter.
We'll get the flies back. But next time, we've got some big leads to pursue, and he keeps saying that we're nearing the climax. So maybe maybe we're at the end of the game. I don't know.
We've actually made a lot of progress on the case.
Yeah,
Lost progress on our flies, made progress on the case.
true. I guess it was a trade that we could make.
Yeah, and it's so weird. They shaved and we're clean shaven and no flies.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we went for almost an extra hour because Don wanted to stop at 10. We got roped in.
Thanks for getting through that section.
it
That was a little
great.
grueling at first.
That was a little intense, but then it paid off at the end. So
yeah,
it's really
a
great.
lot of progress at the end.
Oh, yeah, we barely had any flies at all.
I don't know
Strange
what to think
game.
about the fly situation. I'm rattled by it.
Yeah. All right, everybody. What do we have coming up? We've got. Let's see. Tomorrow night, group stream night. Apparently, still TBD. I know what we hope it will be. Actually, no, I've forgotten. But it was something we had to test if it works, and then we were gonna do it. Then Wednesday, Dark Souls 3, Mike and Mike at 1 p.m. PST. Check out easyallies.com to see the listings in your local time zone. Wizard Magic on our website. Huber Syndrome tomorrow, Thursday. And then he's playing some Last of Us Part 2 Grounded difficulty. Then there's a friend code on Friday. Ben's playing Dead Space. Brad's playing Ghost of Tsushima multiplayer. And the podcast goes up for patrons. Then there'll be an easy update that I've got to figure out. Which should be fun, hopefully. Yeah, so all that is exciting. And starting on Monday the 19th, we've got the Patron Party, which is a big old party. I'm glad you liked the Wild Honesty thing. Yeah, that was a fun one. Patron Party is a celebration that we're doing at the end of this month. A whole bunch of crazy, lots of stuff on our Patreon. Some of it will be public too if you're not a patron, but we encourage you to sign up. Different tiers will have different rewards, or bonuses, I mean. And then it all culminates in an 8-hour marathon stream on that Saturday, the 24th, which will be a big hoot and may have some little tiny surprises of its own. Nothing crazy, but some really good stuff. Then Halloween is just a few days after that, and we'll be doing another long stream. So look forward to that. This is an insane month. We're incredibly busy. There's a lot of stuff happening. Next gen is looming large on the horizon. So we've got our work cut out for us, don't we, Don?
Yes, looking forward to it.
It's good work. It's fun work. Oh, Casper the Friendly Ghost. That would be good. Some games,
That's a good one.
some games are a bummer because like we had a bunch of ideas, but then we were like, well, we kind of have to be together in person to do that, so we had to come up with other ideas. But they're gonna be good. Trust me, you'll like it. Hopefully.
Quite fun. Can't wait to reveal everything.
Don, anything else you want to add?
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
Sweet dreams, everyone.
Sweet dreams. May the flies bless you in your sleep, which have forsaken us in our waking.
In reality, yes, in our waking nightmare. The flies have forsaken us in our waking nightmare.
Okay, bye.